Hey guys, what's up? My name is Sean Brennan. Today, tara pag-usapan natin itong hindi ko alam kung bad news sa inyo or good news sa inyo. But definitely sa mga Tulfo, this is a good news. And for us, this is bad news. Play muna natin ito. So ayan na nga, no, lumabas na po ang hatol ng COMELEC. No? Hindi ko alam kung definitely this is not embank, but pwedeng mag-file ng appeal. No? Kung sino man yung file sa mga Tulfo, pwede mag-file ng appeal sa NBank, and then from the NBank, pag hindi pa rin umayon sa kanila, pwede itong itaas sa Supreme Court. Anyway, so pag-usapan nga natin itong news today. Ayon sa Philippine Star Global, Comelec Jiang's disqualification case against the Tulfo family. Sa family na lang kasi isang ano. So ayon nga dito, the Commission on Election on Tuesday, March 4, dismissed a petition seeking to disqualify two Tulfo brothers running for the Senate and three relatives vying for congressional seat. The poll body said that the petitioner failed to attach the candidate's certificate of candidacy as a requirement under COMELEC Resolution 11046. So, ayan. If I recall, I think ito rin yata yung nangyari kay Ma'am Julie Licop nung nag-file siya ng DQ. Attorney Libayan can correct me on this one. However, if I understand correctly, it was not Attorney Libayan who stood as the legal counsel of Ma'am Julie Licop. Pero aware siya doon sa naging filing na yon. Citing this deficiency, COMELEC dismissed the petition on the grounds that it is insufficient in form. The decision also stated that the COCs were necessary to properly verify the information alleged in the petition. Now, the question is, how can they collect or where can they get a copy of the COC? Is it available sa COMELEC or somewhere else? Diba? So, ayon nga rito, COMELEC Chairperson George Garcia told reporters that the COC are crucial evidence providing that respondents are candidates in the 2025 midterm election, making them an essential part for any disqualification petition. COMELEC also noted that it could not verify whether the petition was properly served to the respondent. Notice is one way by which the COMELEC can acquire jurisdiction over the person. How can we determine if they have received a copy of the petition? How can we require them to respond or issue a summons, as Garcia said in a mixed English and Filipino? Challenging the Tulfo's candidacy, the petition was filed last February 18 by lawyer Virgilio Garcia against Representative Tulfo and his brother's broadcast, being argued in his petition that the Tulfo family constitute a political dynasty, which the 1987 Constitution prohibits. We also cited the lack of qualification, particularly in controversial surrounding Erwin's American citizenship. In a statement, Erwin said that the dismissal upholds the integrity of the election and also expressed confidence that COMELEC is acting fairly and maintaining its credibility. That I do not agree with Erwin Tulfo. Bakit natin nasabi yan? Ngayon, may nakita po tayong naging desisyon ng Korte Suprema ayon sa kanila, COMELEC accept COC of Zambales gubernatorial candidate Balintay. No? In the case GR number 277570, the Supreme Court granted the petition of Chito Bulatao Balintay, a member of the indigenous peoples of Zambales, reversing the COMELEC resolution that rejected his certificate of candidacy for Zambales governor in the 2025 election. The SC ordered the COMELEC to accept Balintay's COC and include his name in the official ballots for Zambales governor. Now, the question is, pang-ilan na ito na nakita natin? No? So, yung nauna natin na sa baybayan, there were first 4 or 5. Tapos nasundan pa yon, I think a total of 9, and another one of this, I'm guessing it's 10. No, hindi na natin nasubaybayan yung numbers, but definitely marami ng ganito. Marami ng ganitong ni-release ang Supreme Court. So, ano nagiging problema natin dito? Okay? Ano yung nagiging problema natin dito? Yung judgment ng COMELEC, nire-reverse ng Supreme Court. Ibig sabihin, marami ng kapalpakan na nangyayari sa loob ng COMELEC. Bakit nangyayari ito? Nangyari ba to sa previous, if I remember it correctly, wala akong maalala na nangyari ito ng 2022 election. Wala nangyaring ganito nung barangay election. Ngayon lang nangyayari ito. I don't know kung nangyari ito prior sa 2022. Okay, sa 2016, may ganito ba nangyari? Prior sa 2016, may ganito ba nangyari? Of course, none. Of course not. Di ba? Sa knowledge ko, sa knowledge ko. Pero bakit sa panahon ni George Garcia nangyayari ito? Alam mo, love na love ko si Chair dahil naging dean namin yan sa College of Law. At napakabait na tao yan. I can tell. No? Very fair na tao yan. Pero sa nangyayari ngayon sa COMELEC, I do not understand. Parang hindi ko na siya galing kakalala. Alam niyo ba, nung nag-resign siya sa pamantasan, ang dami pong estudyante umiyak. Mahal na mahal po si George Garcia ng mga taga-pamantasan. Pero bakit ito ngayon ang nangyayari sa COMELEC? Hindi lang siya ang chairperson. Okay? Maliban dyan, no? May ganito na, tapos may ganito pa. Asa na yun? Doon sa mga hindi nakakaalam, punta natin tong video ni Attorney Harold Respicio.
So ngayon, sinervisyon ako ng warrant of arrest. So I'm going to jail in the meantime. See you again, folks. See you soon. May mga...
Hindi ko maintindihan. Paano ka na-servan agad ng warrant of arrest? Okay. Bakit ganun kabilis yung pag-serve sa'yo ng warrant of arrest? Parang kailan lang nasa balita, nasasampahan ka ng kaso. Diba dapat pag sinampahan ka ng kaso, sasagot ka muna, okay, sasagot ka muna dun sa sampina mo, and then from that sampina, i-determine ng Office of the Prosecutor. Kasi criminal charges to eh. I-determine ng prosecutor. Okay? Then maliban sa pag-determine ng prosecutor kung merong probable cause. Yan. Okay? Yung ikinaso sa'yo, saka lang yan saka lang bibigyan ng resolution. Ganun kabilis? Ganun kabilis? Na nagbigay ng resolution ang Office of the Prosecutor. Dahil sa Office of the Prosecutor, iaangat na po yan sa korte. Ira-raffle off yan kung marami pong sala, maraming courtroom na nag-handle ng cyber libel. No? Ira-raffle yan. Pag ni-raffle yan, no, makikita na yan ni Attorney Harold para siya ng bail. So hindi ko matandaan kung ano yung mga kinasa sa kanya, kung bailable ba yun or non-bailable. I think it's bailable. No? Naniniwala naman ako na magaling ito si Attorney Harold Respicio together with his lawyers. Makakalabas to ng maayos. No? Makakapag-bail siya ng maayos. Ang akin lang, no, with Attorney Respicio, why not challenge COMELEC? No? Why challenge? Mag-counter ka ng filing. Mag-counter ka ng pagkakaso sa COMELEC. Diba? Bakit hindi nila kayang i-demo? Bakit hindi nila kayang patunayan na mali ka before ka nila kinasuhan? Diba? Yun lang naman yung akin eh. Yung sinasabi niyo, accusation ni Attorney Harold, pwede mo kasing patunayan yun na mali si Attorney Harold. Bakit hindi yun ginagawa ng COMELEC? We are very interested. Diba? Ano ba kailangan natin antayin? Magkaroon muna ng patong-patong na problema at kaso pagdating sa, what do you call that? Kasi yung question niya, definitely. May mga tao, tingnan mo, nangyayari na nga, di ba? Dinisqualify yung mga candidates. Pag dinisqualify, tumatakbo sa Supreme Court. Pagtakbo sa Supreme Court, maglalabas ng ganyan ng Supreme Court. Pagdating mo sa election, kailangan natin hintayin na patong-patong na complaints, no? Sa House of Representatives, no, sa HRET, sa House of Representative Electoral Tribunal, sa PET, sa SET, Yung ba kailangan natin natin? Di ba dapat ngayon pa lang kinakorek na natin yan? Kung totoo man ito yung sabi nito ni Atty. Respicio. I'm not saying na nininiwala ako sa kanya 100%. Pero gusto kong ma-challenge ang COMELEC by answering and showing to us na mali nga yung sinasabi nito ni Atty. Harold Respicio. Kaya tuloy, nagkakaroon ng, ang tawag dito, nagkakaroon ng hinala, nagkakaroon ng doubt ang taong bayan, hindi dahil sa sinasabi niya. Kasi kung titingnan natin yung mga nangyayari na ginagawa ng COMELEC, diba? Kung lahat ng ginagawa niyo dyan ay tama, bakit may mga petition na fina-file sa Supreme Court na natatalo kayo? So patunayan niyo sa amin na mali ang sinasabi ni Atty. Harold Respicio, then maybe we are going to agree with you kung bakit mo siya kailangan kasuhan. Yun lang ang hinihingi namin. Yun lang ang hinihingi niya at first. Diba? Oh, siya na rin nagsabi. He approached one of your people or several of your people to examine yung kanyang sinasabi. Maybe you need him more because of his IT expertise. Anong ginawa nyo? Diba? Wala kaming magiging sandigan pagdating sa eleksyon, COMELEC. Walang iba kundi kayo. So prove to us na mali itong sinasabi ni Atty. Harold Respicio. And maybe, just maybe, you will agree kung bakit niya siya kinasuhan at ganito kabilis yung mga proseso niya. Diba? Tandaan nyo, meron pang isang DQ case na hinaing laban kay Erwin Tulfo. So, titignan natin kung anong kalalabasan mo. Maybe I can agree to the decision of COMELEC na kailangan nga ang copy ng COC dahil yan din ang nangyari, I think, Attorney Libayan can correct me on that one. Doon sa pagkaka-dismiss din ng disqualification at cancellation ng COC ni Raffy Tulfo done by, petition done by Ma'am Julie Lico. Kung kaya tatanungin ko, kagulat-gulat ba na hindi na-disqualify ang mga Tulfo? Ako hindi. Napaupungan nila si Erwin Tulfo, diba? Maniwala ka pa madi-disqualify ang mga, no? It's a no. It's really a no. No talaga, guys. Promise, no.